Bow! What's going on? This is Papa Zia here once again, and today I got a fire of a dish for you. A delicacy of the highest quality, if you will. What I'll be talking about in this video is this amazing little build you see before you, utilizing the enigmatic yet sandocious holy wolves combined with the true spirit of Christmas relics. Inspiration behind this gem came to me in a dream, where two of my own builds I made a few leagues back merged together in a beautiful unison. That's when it hit me. The Papa build. The perfect aggregation of poisonous apparitions. Yeah, thank you. I know. Thank you. In 3.21 Crucible League, I made Poison Wolfos build with a hint of spiders and raging spirits. And in 3.22 Ancestral League, I made a Poison Holy Relic build. For this build, I wanted a hybrid unison of the two beasts, the two stars of the show. One to attack my enemies from sea and air, and the other from the shadows and water. One to use melee claws, up close and personal, to shred my foes like nice piece of bologna meat, and the other to gently suffocate my prey with novanic spells. After much testing and playing with different setups such as skeletons and specters, socketed in one of my claws, and gloves that had additional support gem explicits, while also linking them to things like cast on crit or cast while channeling, I ultimately decided against using those setups. Now onto the technical stuffs. First thing you may notice is that I have minion speed support gem, even though it's not the most efficient DPS wise per POB. I also have minion movement speed on few of my gear pieces. This is so that the wolves can thrive, enabling them to move at incredibly acceptable speeds. It's very important when you replicate this build that you get yourself some minion movement speed, because unfortunately their natural movement speed is rather slow. It's kind of funny because this game, these wolves mimic real life. Not following? Well, let me tell you the real life tale of Wile E. Coyote. Legend has it, he was very slow. That one he was. Never able to catch a certain bird-like humanoid creature named the Roadrunner. Now close your eyes, my friend, and imagine. Just imagine. Are they closed? Okay. Imagine if he had just a tad of movement speed. Yeah, he too would catch that demonic husk of a bird. Alright, moving on. Accuracy is important in this build as well as critical strike chance, because we want the wolves to be summoned at all times, which they are via us critting. And we also want the Holy Relic to pop off on every one of our hits, hence the accuracy. So let's start this off with a nice, elegant Hubris Jewel that gives me a bit of crit chance. This jewel is quite flexible in that you can get yourself more crit chance, power charge on critical strike chance, minion life, minion damage, attack speed, life, and more. Take a few minutes using POB and get yourself a nice one. I also have Precision Aura that gives me and my minions accuracy. I have accuracy support gem in my Cyclone and shield charge setup. I have Brittle Ground droppage on my boots so that I can crit more easier. Lastly, I have an Ice Golem that gives me crit chance and accuracy. I do have a second golem, which I'll talk about in a second, but the reason why I have an Ice Golem above all other golems is simple. Quality of life. The other ones did not provide me with any benefits that I sought after. This will be more apparent once I talk about my defenses. So right from the get-go, I knew that I was going to be very up close and personal to my enemies. So my second golem of choice is the Stone Golem of Safeguarding. With the Forbidden Jewels equipped, Primordial Liege or something like that, that grant 100% increased golem buffs, the Stone Golem takes 37% of melee damage instead of me. The Forbidden Jewels cost me 5 divines total, and they are nice to have but not a necessity. The overall cost of this build is about 15 divines, so 5 of it on just 2 jewels? Yuck. Don't need them. Don't buy them. Now, in order for my minions to attain 100% poison chance, I went for Grasping Mail with 60% chance on the armor. Got the rest from Abyssal Jewels. I don't change the setup for my Holy Relic, but for bossing I swap Minion Splash for minion damage on my Daggos and Zombies. That being said, after recording Maven and wanting to record some footage of mapping, I forgot to switch, so yeah. Honestly, both support gems feel good, so you'll have to test them out for yourself to see which one you like better for mapping. I also have Ashes of the Stars Amulet, which is very nice for Holy Relic because of the +1 gem, but also their cooldown recovery getting reduced, making them pop off more often. Let's go over the fences. Since I'm running all 3 purities with flasks up, I have 86 all res. For my physical damage mitigation, I run Determination Aura. I have a small cluster jewel notable with the Enduring Composure, which grants me enduring charges when hit, the Bone Barrier Necro notable, and let's not forget the Stone Golem. No spell suppression on this build, but with all the things mentioned plus life gained on hit, minions leeching life for me, 26% life recoup, fairly tanky. As far as I'm aware, this build can run any mods. No regen is annoying because we can't shield charge, but other than that, no problems. Just imagine. Weapon, star of the show, Law of the Wilds. I got mine with the increased attack speed corruption, not needed. I have my zombies in here as well. And then here are the Squire links. As you can see, not even maxed out awakened gems. So this build will go even farther. Self-rolled armor right here. Links for the Holy Relic. The Holy Relic is only level 20. Not sure what the level 21 is, but probably expensive. But another thing to upgrade. Let's look what's in that inventory right there. Let's look at this piece right here. Initially, this whole build was conceived when I bought this armor for 50 chaos. I'm like, are you japing me? It had the lightning res overcap, which was great because I wanted the crit chance, minion poison chance, life, envy aura. Wow. Unfortunately, after doing so much testing and altering of the build to the state that it's in now, I didn't need any more Sag, but still a pretty cool, pretty neat armor. Everything else fairly standard. Helm with the +1 to Holy Relic with Corrupted Life, Ashes of the Stars, Movement Speed Ring, Stats Life, Unset Ring. Asenad's Gloves for Explosion with +2 to Aura so I can attain 81 all res without flasks. Self-found Darkness Enthroned with 2 poison chance jewels to get 100% poison chance for my minions. Nice movement speed boots with brittle, ground implicit. I rolled all these with get 3 charges when hit since we don't have an evasion anyways and we get hit often. So we have these up about 100% of the time, less bossing. You could get yourself a Granite Flask instead of Quicksilver if you wanted to get even more tankier. Here I have an impossible escape jewel so I can reach nicely transformed notables here. Therefore, when you search for Elegant Hubris Jewel, again, make sure to include all of these and potentially even those right there. Yep. Here are some decent minion jewels and yeah, that's about it. Just real quick, condensing about 50 hours of work into 20 seconds. These are the items that I tried to play with when I was testing skeletons. Do like a 5-link with +4 gloves, make them permanent, have them wield this weapon, but they die in 1.5 seconds anyways, so never mind. Instead of ashes, you can pick yourself up a nice amulet like this with accuracy, maybe stats that you need, maybe chaos, res, life, whatever. Or try out the gloves weapons like I tried. Playing with the different setups, the different supports like Ancestral Call, Multi-Strike, whatever, you know. Get yourself a nice 6-link, 7-link if you're using the Squire, but then you're not using Wolves, 9-link. And yeah, test it out. Test it out. Play around. See what you like. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time with another beautiful build.